Hello! It's Tuesday and it's the middle of February and it's 12:30. So I am live. Um, Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch, to listen. If you are catching me live, please say hello. Always like to know who's taking time out of their day for me. If you are catching me on the replay, please put in hashtag replay. It really does mean a lot when you guys like, share, watch my videos. It really, I have to tell you, thank you. It means a lot. For those of you who are new to me, I am Susan Eckstein. I am an empowerment coach and speaker, and I lead men and women to act with courage, to reconnect to their power, to find their joy so they can help other people find theirs. What I love about what I do is that when I impact one person, when I make a positive impact on one person's life, they then share that impact with others, and it creates this ripple effect that I absolutely love, and I hear about it over and over and over again. So it's one of my big things, right? Help one person, that person then helps others. So today I want to talk about something that I actually spoke about on Sunday. I had the pleasure of speaking to a group of, I think it was 7 women, 7 really badass women, and they are participating in another program of a friend of mine. And my friend called me up and said, "Hey, will you talk to them?" So I was brought in to talk about who you need to be to accomplish your goals. What are your goals? Do they resonate with you? Are you showing up powerfully for yourself so you can accomplish them? And one of the things that was the recurring theme in that call that I talked a lot about is that you need to be the person who you will be when you accomplish your goals, but you need to be that person now. And so what I found so interesting was I was going to talk about that today, but I was listening to another podcast, which if you look back on my feed, I posted about a couple of days ago, and that is David Nagel's the Successful Mind podcast. And one of the things that he, in his podcast today, talked about, and that's the line of this Facebook Live, is, are you making decisions based on what you desire, or are you making decisions based on where you are now? And I loved that because as I was on the treadmill this morning listening to this podcast, I was like, the majority of people, they make decisions based on where they are now, what they have now, instead of fast forwarding to where they want to be and come from that place. So when I was talking to this great group of women over the weekend, one of the things I did was this visualization where I got people really nice and relaxed, and then I asked them to visualize themselves, whatever it was, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, 5 years from now, they have accomplished their goals. And I wanted them to spend time feeling what that was like. Who were they being? What were the thoughts that they were thinking? And to really take that all in and stay in that place for a while. And then when we came out of the visualization, I had them write down their thoughts, how they were feeling, what they were doing, all of those things from the future, that other person. And when they were done with that, it was like, okay, let's pick one thing that we can focus on, right? What is the one thing that person, how are they being? What are they doing? That you can then incorporate now and come from that place now. So let me give you a couple of examples. If you are someone who is, let's say you're a recreational runner, but you've always wanted to go to the Olympics. So if you think about being an Olympic athlete and you start now, before you become the Olympic athlete, you start now incorporating the characteristics, the actions, the thoughts of someone who is an Olympic athlete, and you start showing up that way every day, your results will be exponential from, instead of coming from the place of, I'm a recreational runner and I hope to become an Olympic athlete. You see that shift? Because suddenly everything becomes clearer and easier for you because you are already that person. So for instance, one of the things that the women on this group, in this group program, were talking about, they were hoping to lose weight. They were hoping to create a really fit body for themselves. And one of the things I thought of and we talked about were, if you fast forward and you've accomplished that goal, who you are being, and how you are acting, and the things that you're doing, excuse me, are very different from what you're doing now and who you're being now. So let's take that person and start from that place and bring that into your life. And when you do that, everything is easier. Everything is clearer because you are coming from a place and acting from a place of what you desire instead of what you have, what your circumstances are now. And when you do that, it changes everything. You want a promotion at work? You have to act as though you have the promotion already. That means showing up more powerfully, taking more responsibility, taking more initiative. You have to do that now. If you want a better relationship with your husband or your significant other or a friend, you have to think, okay, what is it going to feel like when I have a better relationship with that person? And then begin to do those things now, because that's going to be the shift to make that a reality for yourself. It's really that simple. And people make it out to be so hard, right? They say, oh, well, I don't have the time to do the things that I need to do, or I don't have the resources to do that. But when you come from a place where you wake up every day and you're like, I am this person already, and I have these things now, your day ends up being created and manifests in a way that it's like you already have it. It's mind-blowing and it's crazy, and it really is this simple. I swear to you, it's this simple. I do it myself every day. My clients show up and they do these things every day, and they begin to see changes. So I would ask yourself, what is it that you desire? And come from that place as if you already have it, and begin to embody the characteristics of that person, right? So if you had, I'm sorry, I have something in my throat. If you reached your weight loss goals, you're being different. You are different from the person you are now. If you are an Olympic athlete, you are different from the person you are now, that recreational runner. If you suddenly have this great relationship with your husband, but you don't have it now, but you come from that place, you're showing up differently. And that energy, that vibration, that has an effect on everyone around you. You don't realize it. And then you end up creating more of your life instead of being in this reactive mode and this really negative headspace mode of, I can't seem to get my shit together to make this happen because I don't have all the things. Instead, come from the place where this is what I desire, and I already have it, and I'm going to act as though that I have it, and things are easy. They're easier. I promise you that. They are. So if you know someone who is struggling with this, if you're struggling with this, and this resonates with you, I invite you to have a powerful coaching conversation with me. It's an invitation, right? DM me, let me know. If you know someone who would benefit from having a conversation with me, reach out to them and have them reach out to me. Share this video, whatever. I want to reach as many people as I possibly can so I can create that impact and that ripple effect I talked to you about in the beginning, because that's my jam, man. That's why I do what I do. I want to create a real positive effect on as many people as I can. So thank you again for taking time out of your day to watch me. I always appreciate it. If let me, I have to see. I can't see, and look at this terrible glare. Carol, Amy, Kirk, Angela, Cindy. Cindy, it's the secret. Preach this, it really works. Carol, Lorraine, thank you guys so much for watching. So appreciate it. And I will be back in here soon. And if you decide to do this, let me know how it goes. I always love to hear how it goes. All right? Take care, everybody. Bye.